Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Zico. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Azar. And that is out of play. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Thuram. Seedorf. Back towards the middle. Zico. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckenbauer. Manchester United, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Zico producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nedved. It's a searching pass. Maldini. Lahm.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Lizarazu gets into a good position. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Brilliantly cut out.
Manchester United clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Lizarazu
face to face with the... And the shot! Goal! Botafogo! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Number 18.
Botafogo have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Nedved gets a foot in here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, well measured. Oh, cracking ball. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's fabulous. Just eases him off the ball. Lizarazu.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Half an hour played now. Maldini. And it's Vieira. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And Hullet! Oh, that is really good tenacity. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Thuram. Salam. Great run on the overlap here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. Hullet. Now it's Hullet. He has a look up. Hazard puts his foot on the gas. And that is expertly dealt with. Now, who's going to be first to this? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Hazard plays it short. What a time to score! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Lahm. And it's Azar. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. He's cut it out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And now,
caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he gets rid in a hurry. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Thuram. Stood up well to him there. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Botafogo go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And that for him is goal number 10. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Maldini. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Czech deals with that, nice and simple. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Botafogo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lizarazu. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Such good technique.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Lam. Seedorf. There's the crossfield ball. Lizarazu. And there's green grass ahead of him. Takes a shot! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 50.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 4.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Number 22.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly
Number
what you want from a big
21.
game.
Franz Beckenbauer. Number 3. Vicente Lizarazu. Coming on the field. Number 10. Cristiano
That has been
Ronaldo.
cut short.
Number 11. Johan
Rudiger.
Cruyff. Number 2.
Maldini.
Rijkaard.
Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. He's picked his way through, driving, and he shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Neymar. And it's Hazard. Thuram. And it's Cruyff. To Hazard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Cruyff. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Cruyff fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Hazard falls short. Oh, well played.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's being shifted off it. That has been slung wide. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Hoyt, that could spell trouble. Turns and goes back. Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Seedorf. Hazard. And this is Neymar. He whips in across. Rui Costa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. It's a good-looking delivery. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
United against Croatia.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentine.
He's got full! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And it's Batistuta. Del Piero. Lizarazu. Deco. And he was quick to react. Lahm. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Seedorf. Del Piero receives it in a wide position. Ibrahimovic. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it.
He's through and all alone! It's a foul. It could be a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot to get them off and running. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Croatia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Lahm. Now it's Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. No, that's been intercepted. Now, can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And this, an opportunity to pull level. And this is Batistuta. Azar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Thinks about the shot. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Defending of the desperate variety. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Azar, given the lift of his goal. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross needs to be good. Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Croatia get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Del Piero! And he's heaved it away. Ibrahimovic. And it's Azar. He's shifting through the gears here. Pull it. Chance! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And he's forced to go back. Maldini. Lizarazu going full steam ahead down the left flank. Ibrahimovic. The most accurate pass. Conte has a look and plays it forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. Threads one in. That has been cut short. Seedorf. And it's Azar. Over to the left. Back into the middle. Knocks it out wide. And that's played in low. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again then. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Ibrahimovic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Strokes it back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Azar. Out to the right. Lahm plays it in. Referee's given a throw. And here's Shevchenko. Looking for the run.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That is good alertness. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15.
And that's it.
Ibrahimovic.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
Yeah, and he has that visible will to win and a supreme technique. It's a pretty compelling package.
It really is. He has got the lot.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good-looking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Czech claims comfortable. Lizarazu. Maldini. And it's Seedorf. Aimed beyond the defence. Now, can they get him away? Nedved. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. João Felix. Can he get it through? And that is expertly dealt with. Ibrahimovic. And Azar. Well-timed, excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. Nedved did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's João Felix. João Felix was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Nedved.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He has found the way through. Very nicely done. Great ball, and he's in here. He is just caressing the ball. He's in a good position here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
And he's managed to get free. He has a look up. He's picked his way through. Shifted it to the flank. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Manchester United finding their passes. Lizarazu has it in a wide position. Abiati deals with that nice and simple.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe goes steaming forward. Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Hullet. Lahm gets into some space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Nedved.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hazard. Hazard running with the ball. Out to the right. That's very neat. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's neat. Lovely, now then. Lahm plays it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the action is back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's a sharp pass. That's good running with the ball. Oh, he's burst, shot at goal! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Big header against the crossbar. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Up he goes! The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Serginho. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Maldini. Seedorf. And it's Lahm. And it's Hazard. That has been slung wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Serginho. That pass has been well intercepted. Lizarazu, he's shifting through the gears here. He gets big. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Van Dijk. Coming on to replace him is number 12.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Danielson, he's found the way through. Lovely bit of skill. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's gone out for a throw-in. Danielson picks it up out wide. Crosses it, climbs up big! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
De Jong. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Joao Felix. And it's Serginho. And here's Mbappe. And this is Nedved. Caceres deals with that comfortably. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Decent progress down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Danielson. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Romero clears it away. Danielson. Danielson looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played in by... Oh, he's been caught napping! Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Serginho. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's in on goal. Oh, just skips past. And a chance! The message is clear. None shall pass. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Seedorf. And here's Cruyff. Lovely feet. Tries to pass it through. Lahm receives it in a wide position. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. That's the throw. Tomiyasu.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Turns back here, probably the best option. Seedorf could try cutting inside here. Nice control. And it's Azar. And that will be it. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement's
match.
already palpable.
Manchester United against Germany.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Opts for safety. Looking to play him in. Lizarazu crosses. And it's claimed by the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's beautifully weighted. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Manchester United appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. And it's Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Threads one in. And this is Messi. Now the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Seedorf. Pull it. And here's Messi. Ibra shoots! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Real chance! That's a half-decent try. Corner number 2 then. Lofted in. Lahm attempts a clearance. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Germany are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's in space and looking for options. That's the keeper's ball. Seedorf. And the ball's gone astray. And it's Vieira. Lizarazu. Lizarazu stood his ground strongly. Now it's Seedorf. Half an hour played now. Hazard. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, important interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Maldini wins the duel this time. Vieira. Out to the left it goes. That's the throw. And it's Seedorf. Hazard. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well played. Ronaldo has created one goal already. Now it's Pele. Tries to pass it through. Oh, what a ball! Ibrahimovic! Lahm charging forward down that flank. Azar. Over to the left. Lizarazu. Oh, that's fabulous. And they've got a throw. And here's Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross neat. He rises! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
It's a searching pass. Maldini.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lizarazu.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking here to chip it through. Tura. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Seedorf producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Passing nice and neat. Brilliantly cut out. Lahm. Pull it. Ibrahimovic. Dink through. And that's been won straight back. Ibrahimovic. Big chance! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
So, third corner of the game. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending.
And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Lizarazu. And it's Azar. And here's Ibrahimovic. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 4, Gullit. Number 3,
Hazard with the short one.
Number 23.
And the finish! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Danielson, in it comes. Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Germany really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Germany really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. Vieira. Danielson. Nicely weighted ball. Danielson. That is good alertness. And it's Maldini. Vieira. And it's made its way to him. Ronaldinho couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Messi. He's in a great position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
4 added minutes
Now it's
has been indicated.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, look at the space here. Otto attempts a clearance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passes short and sharp. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial
Volunteers
setback.
for each block, please report to
Cristiano
the staff room
Ronaldo voted
immediately.
man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Pelé. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Hullet. And it's Azar. Played back in. Seedorf. Del Piero. It's Hullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lizarazu. Looking to play him in. Seedorf just eases him off the ball. Hullet bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Del Piero. Messi. And he's in on goal. And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Vieira. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. But it's Thuram. Beckenbauer. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's tried one! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Now it's Romario. Now it's Pelé. Messi. Pelé receives it in a good position. Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Maldini. Lizarazu. And it's Thuram. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! And he's done it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vieira. Now it's Del Piero! Oh, what? And again! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This their second corner of the game. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the... And the shot! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Bergomi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And he's quick to snatch it back. And now they can clear their lines. Maldini. He is through here. Lovely. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter?
Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has been clubbed away. Thuram. Looking for the run. Lizarazu receives it in a wide position. Lizarazu just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he welcomes... Oh, shooting chance! He scores! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Manchester United give themselves a... And it's Romario. Seedorf. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Seedorf. For Lahm. Lahm stood his ground strongly. Gullit looking to get on the end of this. Tries to get it clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari degli autobus navetta.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment. Go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Foot in. Romario goes steaming forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Big chance, corner. So, third corner of the game. Del Piero plays it short. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Gullit. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. The second half sparked straight into life. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Another chance from a corner.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Terrific header! Just off target.
Maldini certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
And he's surging through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Seedorf. Rijkaard. He's chosen to go back. He's looking wide. Lizarazu cross. He's got tall. Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to fit.
And Del Piero! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cruyff. Seedorf. Check with the clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. 75 minutes played. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 4, numero 30, Messi, numero 10, numero 11.
And it's Maldini. This is Hazard. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Luis Suarez. Chooses to go cross-field. Lizarazu. Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back. Out of play for a goal kick. Seedorf is there and he can pick it up. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff's cross. That's a decent clearance. They've played it short.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nicely weighted ball. Hazard picks it up out wide. That has been knocked clear. And he's gone looking for safety.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he's gone searching cross-field. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Cross needs to be good. Seedorf. And here's Azar. Azar! It's hit the upright. Maradona.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away. He's having a shot! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good...